Hello, hello. Happy Thursday, everybody. It is the Dr. Charise Show. It is Thursday already. I hope you are having a wonderful week so far. So, welcome again to the Dr. Charise Show. I am so happy to have you here with me today. Thanks for tuning in. I would like to first start off with my favorite disclaimer. This show is meant for informational purposes. It is not meant to treat you, to cure you, or to replace any medical advice from your healthcare professionals. So, this show is definitely all about information. You can pass this show to other people. I recently added my YouTube channel. So, if you missed any episodes, you can definitely check those out there as well, up on the After Allergies, or you can search Dr. Charise Show. But before we get started today, I just want to go over my journey for the ones of you just tuning in for the first time. I am a pharmacist, a mom, an entrepreneur, allergy expert, and asthma advocate. But over the years, I failed to prioritize myself. I just, when you're working full time, you're running the kids to practices, you don't realize you put yourself on that shelf and you begin to collect dust. And then last year during COVID first hit us in 2020, I realized that I had a voice too, that I mattered, and that when I need help, to ask for help. So throughout my journey, I have been able to build a business. I've been able to build a community of other people who have allergies, whether it's food, chemicals, or environmental. Build a community also with people who have asthma, that we can share our ideas and be a part of a community. I was able to make time for myself, to improve my mental health, and be able to advocate for myself, my family, and others who may suffer from allergies and asthma. So today we're going to continue talking about seasonal allergies because that pollen is still heavy up there, guys. So just want to stop in and just talk to you a little about recognizing those seasonal allergy symptoms. The runny nose, the itchy eyes, the scratchy throat, the coughing. Sometimes people have skin rashes, but a lot of times people get those symptoms confused with COVID. So with COVID, you would at least have the loss of smell, loss of taste. You may run a fever. So there is a difference, but some of those symptoms do actually overlap with allergy symptoms. So you definitely have to be careful and just watch those different symptoms as well. So it's very important. But also, let's just break it down even further. So when you go to the drugstore, if you're not sure about a medication, that is the time to use your pharmacist to ask those questions about those antihistamines that's over the counter. Because you have to be very careful. Certain disease states can worsen by taking an over-the-counter antihistamine. And a lot of your antihistamines, especially the Benadryl, will make you very sleepy. So a lot of the newer ones are very helpful for you, and actually like the Zyzal and the Zyrtec. But I know in my case, I had to take Zyzal because Zyrtec makes me very sleepy. But the most important thing is always check your expiration dates. Always never take more than what the prescription says on the bottle itself, over the counter, and the directions on the back of the box. Always look for those precautionary statements also on the box of those different medications, because that's very important, because some of those do affect your blood pressure if you have diabetes or if you have any eye conditions. All those things can be very affected by taking over-the-counter antihistamines. And thirdly, you want to be careful when you take those over-the-counter antihistamines, because they can make you extremely drowsy when you're driving, and you definitely don't want to have a car accident. And then also, you never want to overdose on those medications. So you definitely want to take the prescribed amount, just so that you stay within those limits. And if you start to take it longer than a couple of days, you definitely want to reach out to your doctor to get the medical advice that you need to make sure you're making the right decisions with the right medications. But mostly you have that pharmacist in that pharmacy that you can just go up and ask that question about the medication, and it's a free resource. So definitely use your pharmacist to ask those questions about your over-the-counter medications. You can definitely make an appointment with me, schedule some time with me. We can go over your medications and see what's best for you as well. But I just wanted to put that out there today because I know during the seasonal allergy season, we tend to want to take more medication than what we really should. But I think if you follow a lot of those helpful hints I have given you um, about allergy symptoms or allergy tips of the week that you can find very helpful, just a couple of things that you can just do around the house. When you come inside, just make sure you take those clothes off, wash your face, wash your hands. A lot of those things, just simple things, can make a world of difference with your allergies. So I also someone had sent me a question asking me, how are you feeling after your second dose of your COVID vaccine? So I wanted to give you another update. Tomorrow will be my 2 weeks out for my second dose. I'm doing great. No issues. I actually took the Pfizer vaccine. So tomorrow will be day 14 where I'll be fully vaccinated after taking my COVID vaccine. So I had really no issues. But I'm not advocating for you to go out and get the COVID vaccine. I think it's a personal decision that you may want to discuss with your doctor to see if it's the best choice for you. So overall, I haven't had any problems. I did know a couple people who took the Johnson & Johnson. I know recently in the news, you saw that it's been stopped due to some instances with clots happening in different women. The people that did take the Johnson & Johnson, I know personally, did not have any issues. As you know, with any type of vaccine or medication, some people do have those rare side effects. So you definitely want to talk to your doctor and make sure which vaccine would be best for you if you do choose to take the vaccine. I think the most important thing too is continue to wear your mask. Continue to do that social distance of 6 feet because you definitely want to make sure you're still practicing that social distance. Because just because you are vaccinated does not mean that you cannot still get the COVID virus. So it's very important to continue those practices. Definitely continue to wash those hands, especially during pollen season. A lot of people getting really lax, so the numbers are going back up. So my charge and challenge to you is to continue to keep those hands washed. Continue to wear those masks when you go into public places. Continue to social distance as well, because it's very important to do that to protect yourself and to protect others. So lastly, I just want to touch a little bit about the month of May. The month of May is very special to me because it's Food Allergy Awareness Month. So I have a lot of different activities planned. I don't know if you've seen lately about doing a paint night in honor of food allergy awareness. So definitely check that out. It's on May the 14th. I want to tell you thank you so much for continuing to tuning in every week. Hi, Felicia. Hi, Angela. Hi, Tony. Thanks for tuning in. I want to tell you thank you for your support. If you have any questions or any concerns, definitely make sure you send me an email at info@afroallergies.com, or you can send me a message here on Facebook or Instagram. And you can find me on Facebook at Afro Allergies LLC. And I'm going to give you that personal invitation again, or you can pass it on to others. Come join me in my Facebook group, Staying Safe with Your Allergies. You'll find a lot of great information from different types of allergies, asthmas, different type of products if you have food allergies, to try to help you make those decisions. Because you definitely want to always make sure you always be proactive versus reactive. And just to put that plug in, if you don't remember what BYE means, it means bring your epinephrine. So always, before you leave home, always bring your epinephrine auto-injector. Hi, Angela, again. You always want to make sure you bring that with you before you leave home because it's very important. I know a lot of people having a lot of accidents or because they take snacks or food from other people who are not aware of their allergies. So you have to be an advocate for yourself. You know, whoever you hang around or come to your house, if you go out to eat with them, always remind them of your food allergies. Whether it's food allergies or allergies to latex or different type of chemicals, it's very important to let people know because you never want to have an accident. You never want to have to use your epinephrine. But however, if you do have a reaction, the first thing you should do is use your epinephrine auto-injector. Never run to go get that over-the-counter antihistamine. So a lot of people feel as though, oh, I just take Benadryl and I'm fine. No, because it may be biphasic. You may have a reaction 30 minutes or an hour or two later. So it's always important to use your epinephrine auto-injector first. And then you can follow your allergy action plan if you need to call 911, but you definitely want to use that first. So I look forward to our next episode. You can follow me on YouTube channel at Dr. Charise Show. You can follow me on Instagram at After Allergies. On Facebook, you can find me at After Allergies LLC. Or just join my Facebook group, Staying Safe with Your Allergies. So definitely send me your comments, your concerns, your questions, so we can bring it up here in the show. My goal is to help close that gap in our communities with our allergies and asthma. Because believe it or not, the season of allergies this year has been really bad and has really been flaring up people's asthma. So I know more people are using inhalers. So definitely make sure your allergy action plan and your asthma action plans are up to date. And just make sure you're looking at those expiration dates. So thanks again. Have a great evening. And I will see you next week. Take care.